Carlton, a third consecutive win and a special day for you personally. How good does that feel?
Yeah, amazing. I was just alluded to it in the previous interview. Having that, scoring the second, third goal in front of the travelling fans that were just, so perfectly set across the back of the goal. The travelling Derby fans it was class. It's something I'll carry with me for the rest of my career and going into it after as well.
As a team, we've been building momentum with performances, and especially in the last two games with those two wins as well. It seemed like this team came into this game with real confidence. Yeah,
for sure. But I think it's it stemmed from earlier in the season when the results weren't going too well. There was still some really good performances in there and some really some positives to take away from games. And I weren't just saying that when times were tough. There were positive. I think we're reaping the rewards of that at the moment. But ultimately, this is an extremely difficult league. We've got another tough game on Tuesday, and our focus needs to go onto that rather than. We'll enjoy this result today and celebrate it, but our focus needs to shift pretty quickly to our Tuesday night fixture.
You've scored a lot of goals in your senior career, but incredibly never a hat-trick. How special is that to you?
Yeah, very special. A lot of the credit I think has to go to the lads, if I'm being honest. Wardy with his top quality delivery, Big Pat problem all day today, winning the penalty for the third as well. And I think I'm obviously made up. It's a big day for me personally, but the more important thing is the lads in there all smiling, buzzing with another win.
3 goals, 3 totally different scenarios as well. Can you talk us through them a little bit?
The first one obviously, just getting my movement right. To be fair to guards, he works so diligently on set pieces, getting finding the weakness in every team, and obviously the delivery was on the money from Wardy. Second one, couldn't quite believe my luck. I haven't had one like that before. To be fair, just thought. Yeah, but then seeing the goalie go down, lift over him, and then obviously the third one, Pat does unbelievable. Probably takes on 100 players a game, gets fouled a lot, and he doesn't always get the decision. So, luckily that time he did, and then just dispatch it, just doing my job.
You mentioned Pat and you mentioned Joe Ward previously as well. What does it say about the group that a player like that can come in, not start a league game for almost a year, and he can make a difference like that? I mean,
it's Wardy. I think the world of him, to be honest. He's in that gym working so hard every day. When he's not in the team, he's just as professional as when he is in the team. That's the kind of character, that's the kind of teammate that I want. And so I'm made up for him to come in and deliver that performance today. There's not many people that could do that. But if I'm being honest, mate, there's a lot of people behind me right now in our squad that aren't playing at the moment that are capable of the same thing. So
Like I said, focused on Tuesday now, back in front of our fans.
Yes, that's it. Another great night, Pride Park at home under the lights. I'm looking forward to it.